but you're not going to have more time 6 weeks from now, 6 months from now. Well, maybe you do. It's never happened for me that way. And I predict, I'll just go on record right now. I'm great at predictions as long as they're not about the future. Looking back on things I've done, I've never gotten to this point where I have this bliss of tremendous new time and nothing to do. That doesn't mean I don't take off a night here or there and watch something on Netflix, but it isn't something that I've magically had 2 weeks where I can say, yeah, now I'm going to do all my learning for this year. It's daily learning that is required. And this applies to the voiceover business, the narration business, podcast business. I struggle to get the time to record these podcasts. I don't yet have my system going where I just say, okay, I do a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't have my system in place. So I'm investing in it. I'm working at it. I'm refining it every week and getting better and better at it. It's not there yet, but so what? So let's talk about adult learning. Number one, the first thing is you have to decide and know that it's worth it for what you're doing. Punch and roll is worth it. A process, a product like RX is absolutely worth it because it returns time to you once you have it. Number two, it is a mindset and it gives you a competitive advantage. Imagine that you're putting out a book in, let's just say 3 weeks, and somebody else who's roughly the same, we'll pretend, in terms of their performance, but they're taking 4 weeks or 5 weeks to put out a book. Because if you have more effective processes than they do, so that your performance, let's pretend that they're equal, that's never the case, but so, a lot of rights holders could go with me, and there's 400 other voices they could use. Don's voice is not the magic voice that sells a book or a commercial. But you know what? If I'm good and I get it done on a timely basis, that timely basis is a big deal for a lot of people that can hire us. If you're putting out books faster, you get more books. You know what happens to the person that performs more because they have less busy work to do or peripheral work? They get better at performance sooner than me. If you have all this stuff down to a science for the stuff that you have to do, you get done sooner. You get someone else asking you to do their book because they like the way you voice this other book. And you get more practice at it. And that is a huge thing.